when we look back at Alan Greenspan and we give him credit for slaying the inflation dragon in the early 80s, late 80s, I think that is some misplaced attaboys. I think a huge part of that was the internet came online, which was one of the hugest deflationary things. And people sometimes forget about the disinflationary effect of technology. Think of just like the automobile. When nobody had cars back in the early 60s, you'd have to walk to one or two stores. As soon as you had the car, you had pricing power. That's where big box stores started to come around in the 70s and 80s because you could drive and stock up on things. All technology at its core can be somewhat disinflationary. Where do you put the AI revolution compared to the actual advent and the traction of the internet that happened in the late 80s for productivity?
I think we're at the pets.com phase. And so, we have all these different, effectively, LLMs are effectively search engines. I know they're much more sophisticated than that, but they're search engines that synthesize and really do the research for you and give you answers. So we're at the kind of pets.com phase where you have 100 different search engines, you have 100 different kind of internet ideas, all this stuff, right? And we're going to start seeing some of these companies that have, $50 billion valuations be bankrupt in 2 years.
That makes sense to me.